He's part of the Laughter Saves Lives team. Let's give a big hand to my buddy, Frank Failla. Why we're young, Frank. I was a cop. We don't rush to anything. Because whatever happened will still have happened by the time I get there. So anyway, as you know, part of Laughter Saves Lives. This is a great night for rescuing families. And I know Laughter Saves Lives, John is a fireman, and everyone thinks that cops and firemen don't get along, and we don't. But when it comes to things like this, we definitely pull together. But I will tell you this, if you ever need anything, don't go to a fireman, you come to a cop. Yes, because we have a guy for everything. That's right. And that guy usually turns out to be a fireman, but nonetheless, we have a guy for everything. So as I said, I was NYPD sergeant, and I can tell you with confidence that when I worked, every night the people of New York City slept securely, knowing that I was on the day shift. And I remember my first day on patrol as a rookie cop. I was walking down the street, and I get to the corner, and there's a crowd on the corner. So I got to do something about this, but I don't know what to do. I got to clear the corner. So I get in the middle of the crowd. I said, "You got to clear out of here. There's nothing here." And they're looking at me. I said, "You have to move." And they won't move. And they're fighting with me. They're like, "We're not moving." With that, the patrol car pulls up. The sergeant jumps out of the car and goes, "Failla, what are you doing?" I said, "Sergeant, I can't get these people off the corner." He said, "Because it's a bus stop." One of the best days of my career was when I got to deliver a baby. This was a great day. We get there, we get a call, go running into the house. This woman's on the couch. I look and I hear, "No, I'm in the bedroom." So I go in there and she's delivering the baby, but it's breech. So I stick my hands in there and she's pushing and I'm pulling. Baby comes out. We send her off to the hospital with EMS. And about 2 weeks later, she comes into the precinct. I said, "Oh my God, are you here to thank me?" She says, "No, I found your watch." So I am married. Having retired now, I had to stay home and watch the kids. And it's not easy because you can't punish the kids the way we would get punished. No reason to send them to their room because they have everything, and you can't hit them. So I figured it out. The best way to punish your children is not to take away their iPad. You take away the charger. Right. And then you watch the blood drain from their faces. They're watching the battery drain. You should see the look on my wife's face when I take away her batteries. All right, just remember this. Groans are just laughs without enough alcohol. So start drinking. So my daughter, she's 10, and the other day I had to run an errand, and she said to me, "Dad, can I just stay home?" I said, I'm thinking about it. I said, "All right, you can stay home." She said, "I'll rent the movie." I said, "Great." And I get home, and it was a little later than I wanted to be because the game went into overtime. And I said, "Frankie, what did you rent?" She said, "Daddy, I rented 50 Shades of Grey." She said, "But don't worry, I didn't like it. The book was so much better." I'm one of those guys that will pee in your pool. I admit it. I will pee in your pool, but I'm always concerned that people have that red dye in the pool. So what I do is, what I used to do when the kids were young is I would hold my kids in my lap and I would set out little bursts just to see that if any red dye came up, everyone would think it was one of the kids. It's so hard to do that now. My son is 19. So let me know when you're having your pool party because I'll be there. So my son, though, I'm sorry, not my son. My wife is, she's very supportive of me. She's here tonight. She comes to all my comedy shows. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, it's so good to see her laughing outside the bedroom. And she's very supportive. Last week I had a show. I got off the stage. I was very upset. She goes, "What's the matter?" I said, "Oh, I messed up that joke. I'm very upset about that." She goes, "It's okay. Nobody was listening anyway." So We went shopping. My wife likes to shop, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical here, but she likes to shop, and we needed a new bed. So we went bed shopping, and we came up, we bought a new bed. Sleep Number bed, anybody have one of those? Yeah, $7,000 for a Sleep Number bed. Yeah, I still can't get a 69. You're not drinking enough. So, she wasn't feeling well this morning. She actually took the day off of work, and I said, you know, honey, sex is the best medicine. She says, you're absolutely right. Problem is, I need long-lasting, and you're fast-acting. And she might be onto something, because now that I'm getting a little older, I find I need some help from the little blue pills. Yeah, Aleve. Which, ironically, she takes before we have sex. So, we were in Costco the other day, and she says to me, oh, look, I think that's my gynecologist. So what do I know? I sneak up behind him, I tap him on the shoulder, I said, how you doing, sir? I understand you've also seen my wife naked? He said, well, which one is she? I said, well, she's over there. He goes, yeah, I saw her yesterday. I said, yesterday? She didn't have an appointment yesterday. He said, you do realize I'm your mailman. Anyone ever play that escape game, the escape room, whatever they called it? Who did? Anybody? Okay. Well, my wife's been hounding me to play that game, and I have no interest in playing it. Plus, I tell her, I go, every time you tell me your mother's coming over, I play that. So. But my wife and I, you know, we look at things differently. Like she says to me, you know, now that you're retired, you could do a little more to help me around the house. And I said, oh, really? I said, who do you think put those dirty dishes in the sink for you? And she says, then we're fighting, and she says, you know, arguments like these are, I said, the reason why 50% of divorce, marriages end in divorce is because of arguments like this. And she said, it's also the reason why 50% of them end in death. But she is a master negotiator, my wife. She knows exactly how to get what she wants. So like, she has this couple that she wants to go out with, and I don't like them. I mean, the wife is a beautiful, wonderful woman. Husband, not so much, not a really good guy. All he does, he brags about his money and his boats and his cars, and I have no interest in. And he's not even good looking. And this woman is beautiful. She's obviously a trophy wife. And I said to my wife, I said, look, obviously she's a trophy wife. You have a trophy husband. She said, yes. She said, yes, I do. Participation. So she said to me, she goes, look, if you'll go out with them, I will do that thing that you love for me to do that I hate. I said, really? You'll do the laundry? So, I'll get off my wife. I do have some pet peeves, actually. I don't understand when people clap when a plane lands. It's not a magic trick. It's supposed to land. Or when people clap at the end of a movie, it makes no sense. And I really hate it when my wife claps after sex. Yeah, because I can hear her when I'm downstairs watching television. So, she got very security conscious. Yeah, last week I wanted to have sex, and she goes, whoa, what is your user ID? User ID? I don't know, Big Frank? She says, I'm sorry, another user already has that name. But actually, she is a court reporter, and she runs our bedroom like it's a courtroom. Whenever we're going to have sex, she tells me, all rise. Enter Exhibit A into evidence. When she's finished, she tells me, court is adjourned. So I got fed up, and I finally decided I was going to initiate sex. So I stood at the end of the bed naked. That's right, ladies, take it in. And I said, honey, court is in session. I'm going to enter into evidence exhibits D-I-C-K. She sits up, she looks, and she says, you know I don't work small claims. I'm Frank Failla, everybody!